Hello, guys. Welcome in another episode of our podcast. Today with me is our co-host Veronika Pyszkowa.
And Matt Chapter.
Very good. I was afraid that you forgot about introducing me again.
First, I forgot. I was like, oh yes, you probably want me to say your name. Okay, so I said it.
Thank you so much. How are you, Veronika? How was your last week?
Yeah, it's been okay. Probably same. Yeah, pretty good this week. What about you?
My week was okay. It was great. I started doing homeschooling again, so I don't need to be in the college. So I spend most of the time at home. I also noticed first time in this cutting 118.7 kilo. So another kilo down. So I'm very happy about this week.
Nice. What's your goal body weight? What do you want to be?
I still want to lose till 110, so around 8 kilo from a current weight.
Yeah.
And I will see what next, how I will feel. If I will feel okay, maybe I will lose a little bit more. If I will feel that I'm tired, I will do some diet break.
I think when we're already talking about it, I think we can start, start with the with our training routines. What do you think?
Let's do this. Do you want to be first?
You can go first. You've already started with that you are losing weight, so
yeah,
you can.
So right now, my training routine is focused on losing weight and on diet. That is why I'm not training so much at the gym. Right now, I have only 2 sessions per week at the gym when I'm trying mostly to maintain my body mass. It is impossible for me to gain anything right now, any muscles, because I'm pretty advanced and I'm in the caloric deficit. I learned from experience that if I add too much weight session at the gym, then I'm so tired, so I cannot increase my level of activities. And in this current cutting phase, I'm focusing mostly on the activities. So every day when I wake up, I'm going and doing my steps. It's around 8,000 steps, which one is maybe 6K. Just at the beginning of the day to start adding the steps. Usually easy over 10,000 steps. My average is 13,000. Plus I'm trying to add additional activity every day. So I'm doing steps plus gym, or steps plus some skipping rope, or steps plus some hiking with my friends. So every day I'm just walking plus doing something extra. And this extra thing is not very challenging. It's not very hard because I still have few months on my diet. So I cannot kill myself on the training right now because, 2, 3, 4 weeks and I will not be able to continue the diet and continue my activities if I go too hard.
So, and what make you, why did you decide on losing weight? Because I know that you've been doing always a lot of weight training and strength. So why did you decide on doing this?
Because I'm fat boy. No, serious. 126 kilo is too much. It's being unhealthy. My first
that's
problem.
Probably, is it the heaviest you've been?
Yes, but it was just 2 kilo heavier than my previous max. So it's not as much heavy as I was. However, I start feeling that my sleeping become much worse because I stopped breathing at the night. I don't remember the name of this process, but you know what I mean? When you sleep and you stop breathing because your throat is so fat, like old people.
Yeah, I don't know this.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I don't know how does that feel, so I can't tell you that. So I know how does that feel.
I started waking up at the night without the breath. I couldn't sleep on the back anymore. Only on the side. On the side, I was breathing fine. On the back, I was like dying with a lack of the
But
oxygen.
why did you gain so much? Did you aim? Did you aim to gain 100, or did you just it just happened?
Like, look, actually, my mass phase was lasting for 2 years, so I was gaining a little bit, doing mini cut, and then gaining, doing mini cut, gaining mini cut. So it wasn't that I gained during 6 months and it was just a fat issue. It was a long process of the gaining muscle. So I just was gaining until I started feeling that it's enough for me. I cannot be so heavy anymore.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And when you lose the weight, when you're at like 110, do you want to go back to weight training like as normal, or
yes, definitely. I start even dreaming about doing heavy squats again. Serious, I have last week some dream. I was doing heavy squats, almost died, but I stand up. But right now I'm enjoying a little bit different activities, and it's really nice to refresh your training routine. I want to start running again. I tried to run a little bit today, but I'm still heavy. I feel that after a few meters of running, that my legs are working very hard, and probably my shins, my calves, and my knees will hurt if I will run for longer.
Fair enough.
So I'm waiting when I will lose a little bit more, and then I will start running. I also want to join some martial art classes, just for fun. Okay. Just for fun. It's very good cardio and it's fun. What is your training routine right now, and what are your goals?
So right now, for the past 8 or 9 months, it's been just focus on powerlifting again. after 12 months, because last year I was injured. You probably remember.
Yes. Can you tell me about your injury?
Oh yeah, I think it was there already for longer, but I couldn't squat. I couldn't even bend my, well, I could bend my knees, but I couldn't squat at all because it was just hurting outside of my knee. And I was kind of pushing through it. You know me. So I was pushing through it, and then I realized that it's actually not good. So I went to see a physio, and he just gave me the exercises to do. I was doing like box squats and like simple exercise which doesn't require full range of motion, which was pretty good. And then after 3 months, I kind of, not that I would say fix it, but it got better. So it stopped hurting after 3 months because I did all of the mobility and stretching. And then, but during this period also, I injured my ribs. So
how will you injure your ribs?
I don't know what happened, but look, I woke up. I was doing bench press, right? Because I could only do bench press and I couldn't do much squats and that. So I was doing usually upper body, and then I woke up one day and I couldn't breathe. Like, when I was trying to take a big breath, and I felt the sharp pain in my upper body, and I couldn't take a big breath, and I was like, shit, what is it? I thought it's only like a muscular pain, like a DOMS. So I thought it's just gonna be gone in a few days, but it didn't go away. But I was still training because I thought it's just temporary. And after a month, I realized, it's actually bad, and I could not even bench. Yeah, so it was so frustrating because I couldn't bench press, because when I was getting into the arch, when you arch for bench, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when I did that, it just hurt. It just hurt inside my ribs on my right side right side. Yeah, only on one side, and then so I couldn't squat, I couldn't bench. I could maybe just deadlift a little bit, but very,
just
very
go
frustrating.
Home, stop training.
Yeah, I was training like very, but I think I was an idiot because I was ignoring it, obviously. But then I was doing all the stretches. I really focus on it. It got better, but even until now, I can still feel it, and it's been 12 months, like 1 year already. It's better, but I know that
can you bench right now?
Yeah, of course. I've been doing it for the last 7 months. There's no issue, just I know that my upper back is, I think we've been talking about it, but my upper back is very tight. And I went to see my physio again like 1 month ago, and he said I just need to fix my upper back because it's tight. It's strong, but it's tight. So this is what is actually my main focus now. Is I'm still doing power. So I started powerlifting in January 2021. Yes. So that was already when the IT band pain was nearly gone and the ribs were okay. So I just started to train, and it's been 7 months, and I'm finally getting back when it comes to strength. So actually bench pressed more than like last year or 2 years ago. So my bench press improved. My squat is still a little bit behind, and my deadlift's getting there. But yeah, everything's focused on the strength now for the past 9 months, with a focus on improving the upper back, because I'm also having elbow pain. Did I tell you that?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, so for the last when did it happen? I think March, I started to have elbow pain on the same side as my rib pain. It came out that it's from low bar squatting, the elbow pain, obviously. Low bar is
it's pretty common for low bar.
Yes. Yeah. So we for the past month I've been avoiding low bar, and it seems it calmed down the elbow pain, but it doesn't mean it's gonna fix the problem. So working with physio, and he's telling me I just need to fix my tightness, and if I fix it, the pain should go away. So I'm working on it, and also in the last 2 weeks I'm walking, and I've tried to increase my walk, because my cardio.
Thanks
because
to who?
No, it's not thanks to you.
No, who inspired you to walk every day?
I supposed to do the challenge when I was telling you in the first.
But someone told you to not do a challenge, but do the steps instead.
No, that wasn't you. I just decided on my own that I'm gonna do it. So in the past 2 weeks, yeah, I've been trying to walk as well. Just kind of more for like a mental break as well, like meditation, rather than doing it like for like cardio or something, but more like mental break. But it's still not crazy like you do. I'm probably doing only like 7,000 steps or something like that. I'm not doing crazy walks. But I actually enjoy
10,000 is not like crazy. 10,000 is a healthy limit.
But you said you're doing 12,000, no?
Yeah.
Plus some. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my max. When I was working like a swimming coach in Sydney, I was doing around 25,000 per day.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
No, they say, sorry, what do you want to say?
I want to ask you if you want to compete again.
Yes. I've actually decided I'm going to compete in December.
Cool, nice. Where?
I just want to try. Just on the Gold Coast in my powerlifting gym. I think they're holding a comp on the 12th of December or something like that, so I'm just going to try. But just for fun, I don't want to put pressure on me or something, because I probably won't lift as much as I did like 2 years ago.
So you don't think you will beat your total?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I will. Because
you had actually 2
I'm
years
also
break
lighter.
from lifting so heavy because of your injuries.
It's yeah.
In 2
Actually,
years
yes.
almost.
And I was competing. Last time when I competed was December 2019 or November 2019, I think. So it's been 2 years. I think I have never ever been without competing for so long. Because I used to compete every year, at least one competition, even if it was like powerlifting or Olympic lifting. I've always done at least one comp, but I have never been like for 2 years doing nothing. Not nothing, but you know what I mean.
Yes. But without having a strict goal for which one you're preparing yourself.
Yeah. I just want to try and see, and if it's like, I don't know. Let's see how long my body can handle lifting heavy. Seems like it doesn't really want me to lift heavy if I have all of the injuries, but I think it's because of all of the bad technique for the past years, because I've been doing everything wrong and doing everything right maybe only for the last 2 years. So I need to fix all of my mistakes now.
It's very interesting. If you would be able to give yourself advice to yourself from 3 or 4 years before, what it will be?
I would say hire a coach. Hire a coach, bitch. Otherwise, you're gonna be injured.
Do you have a coach now?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I was just idiot. Like, even if it would be just like someone, even just like a technique session, or just getting more, like, because I didn't know about exercise science till I moved to Australia, so before that it was just like listening to CrossFitters, obviously, which wasn't really good. So if I wouldn't know like Mike from RP, or if I would know my coach and all of the exercise scientists, then maybe I wouldn't ended up in this situation now. So
do you mean Mike from resistance periodization?
Yeah. Renaissance periodization, yeah. Him.
Yeah. I think your problem was always that you didn't know when to let go, when it's time for letting yourself go, letting regenerate and rest. I remember that you was always pushing till the limit, and then there was crying that you are injured, it's hurting you, and there was pushing again.
Yeah, the problem is that I was ignoring the injuries as well.
Yeah.
And even sometimes now, I'm sort of like, when I feel something, I'm kind of like trying to ignore it. I think it's really bad. It's really bad to do it this way, but now I know that I really need to go to physio, otherwise it's not gonna get better. So working with the physio is definitely a good idea. I wish I would know earlier. Yeah, but it's better later than never, I think.
That's right. This is also what I learned, that I want to lift for years, not only for now. It doesn't matter what I achieve in this year. Veronika, what are you doing? Are you cleaning your teeth?
What? No.
Are you polishing your nails?
What do you hear?
This.
Oh. No, I have a pen. I have a pen, and I've been just like drawing. I didn't know that you can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it a lot. It's the sound of the polishing the nails or cleaning the teeth.
But that's so weird. All right. Don't forget to cut this, please.
No, I will leave it, especially for you. Anna.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want to add anything to this topic, or say something, or ask me about something?
Like, what about, would you give an advice to yourself years ago? Same question as you gave me? Or you are pretty happy with everything?
Yes, so I will give advice to myself from the beginning to not cut so much, because when I start training, I was 107 kilo, and I cut till 87, and I have the best physique in this time when I was 90 kilo. I was healthy, I was growing the muscle, I didn't have the abs, but I was feeling very good. When I went lower than 90, I started being just skinny. I started losing a lot of muscle, and I was so unhappy about how I'm looking, because from a guy who's looking that he's lifting, I started looking like a skinny cat. And it was my biggest mistake, that I spent too much effort and too much time on cutting. I was doing extreme cardio every day. My monster was a stair machines. I was doing every day 1.5 hours stair machines. So yeah, it was killing me. Weight was going down very, very fast, but I realized that I'm losing as well muscles. So it's first advice just to keep a little bit more weight and make a recomposition. Not cutting so much, so fast, so rapidly. And advice for me just after this episode: don't gain so much weight, because from 87 I gained to 115. It was 25 kilo up. It was definitely effect yo-yo, not much muscle, but after the so strict diet, I still can hear it throughout this pen.
What?
Just threw it out.
No, I don't want. I wanted to try it for fun because I'm like doing it very quietly, and you can still hear it. What the fuck?
Yes.
Man, it's not even like. Can you hear it now?
No.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Fuck it.
All right, so I will just finish
try
that.
it away.
My advice to myself after this cutting was to not go so rapidly into the eating. I definitely had some eating disorders after so long cutting, that I was just hungry. Doesn't matter how much I was eating, I was always hungry. I think my hormones level also suffer, and my leptin level was not good. It was just, mistake of the cutting, mistake of the gaining. But then after this time, I just learned that it's a slow process, and I just need to enjoy my physique, what I have, and trying to maximize my gains, but without, going into extremes.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Anything else to this topic, Veronika?
I think that's it.